Narita, the gateway to Tokyo, a city that never sleeps. Passport control, customs, the usual dance of travel, a routine that feels both mundane and thrilling. Out into a wall of humid air, thick with the promise of adventure, the kind of air that clings to your skin and whispers of stories yet to be told. And rain, buckets of the stuff. It was as if the sky itself was welcoming me with a dramatic flourish. Tokyo was showing off its moody side right from the jump. The city seemed to be alive, pulsating with energy even in the downpour. The airport was a blur, people rushing past, each with their own destination, their own story. Signs in Japanese, a language I knew from menus and mispronounced movie titles. It felt both foreign and familiar. My backpack felt heavier with each step, the weight of my belongings, and perhaps the weight of my expectations. Excitement warred with a sliver of doubt. Was I ready for this? Could I navigate this sprawling metropolis on my own? Could I really pull this solo trip off? The thought lingered, but the thrill of the unknown pushed me forward. I hailed a cab, the driver unfazed by my butchered attempt at Japanese. His calm demeanor was a small comfort. He tossed my bag in the trunk like it was a sack of potatoes, a routine task for him, but a significant moment for me. We sped away, tires hissing on wet pavement, the city unfolding before me in a kaleidoscope of neon and concrete. Tokyo, in all its chaotic beauty, was ready to be explored. The Tokyo subway system, a marvel of efficiency, they said. But to me, it was a labyrinth of color-coded lines and kanji characters. I stood there, map in hand, feeling like a lost puppy. Every line seemed to lead everywhere and nowhere at the same time. The more I stared at the map, the more it seemed to blur into a chaotic mess of colors and symbols. I felt a wave of panic rising. Just then, an old woman, her face a roadmap of wrinkles, saw my predicament. She smiled, revealing a missing tooth, and approached me with a gentle demeanor. With gestures and a few words I miraculously understood, she pointed me in the right direction. Her kindness, a small act that spoke volumes, stayed with me. It was a reminder that even in this massive, bustling city, human connection could be found in the most unexpected places. As I navigated the rest of my journey, I couldn't help but think about how a simple act of kindness had transformed my experience. It made me realize that no matter how lost we feel, there's always someone willing to help, bridging the gap between strangers with a smile and a kind gesture. Her kindness, a small act that spoke volumes, stayed with me. It was a reminder that even in this massive, bustling city, human connection could be found in the most unexpected places. It was a reminder that even in this massive, bustling city, human connection could be found in the most unexpected places. My Airbnb was tucked away in a quiet alley, hidden from the bustling streets of Tokyo. It felt like a world away from the neon chaos and the constant hum of the city. The owner, a young woman with bright pink hair, greeted me with a warm smile, a respectful bow, and a steaming bowl of ramen. The broth, rich and savory, warmed me from the inside out, providing comfort after a long journey. Each slurp of the noodles brought a sense of satisfaction. The pork was melt-in-your-mouth tender, adding to the delightful experience. It was the perfect antidote to a long day of travel, a reminder that sometimes the simplest things in life are the most satisfying. In that moment, I found a sanctuary in the storm, a place where the chaos of the city faded away, replaced by the warmth of a home-cooked meal and genuine hospitality. Shibuya Crossing, the Times Square of Tokyo, a bustling hub of activity, a sensory overload of gigantic video screens, blaring advertisements, and a sea of humanity surging across the asphalt. I stood there, mesmerized, as thousands of people navigated the intersection with balletic precision. The energy was electric, contagious, and absolutely unforgettable. It was a city that never slept, a place where anything felt possible at any hour. I let myself get swept away by the current, a nameless face in the crowd, yet strangely exhilarated by the anonymity of it all.